In treasury management system, the very important thing that comes into the picture is the valuation of the derivative contract. Large financial institutions generally value contract on a monthly basis. Some do on a quarterly basis, but general trend is the monthly basis because you close your book on the monthly basis and report to the investors that this so and so is the profitability. Having said that, when we value a derivative, now let's assume that I'm a big financial institution and I'm holding $400 billion worth of derivatives. Assume. And let's assume that the derivative includes L1, L2, and L3, all three products. I'm not entering into the valuation of this. That is known as valuation hierarchy. You may refer FS 157 or IFRS 3 or IFRS 9 if you get some time. Now, having said that, let's assume that apart from L1, L2, and L3, I am holding cash flow and fair value both. So my exposure is both, which is cash flow and fair value. Having said that, suppose 11 million is the total net which is coming into the picture, and I'm not sure that which part is heading to balance sheet, which is OCI, other comprehensive income, and which part is heading to P&L, which is either debit or credit, depends. Which would definitely impact my middle line, which is EBIT, earning before interest and tax, and also my bottom line, which is called the PAT, profit after tax, profitability. Now, the question here is if I'm getting this valued outside the system because the TMS is not competent to compute inside the system. And when I'm calculating outside the system, which means 99.99%, I am using Microsoft Excel. Because I personally did this for 9 years, I calculated a big hedge book on Microsoft Excel. Willingly or unwillingly, you end up committed mistakes in Microsoft Excel, which may be a formula mistake or maybe your own discretion and so on and so forth, without entering into the merits. Having said that, when you are putting the whole figure at the end, we really need to understand very clearly that whether this is a right approach or not. Because if the things are getting calculated outside and it is coming inside, which includes L1, L2, L3, cash flow, and fair value hedging. Now, please note very carefully, in my whole deliberations, I not mentioned the mark to market of LTFX.